All right, guys, welcome to another episode of One Beer Leads to Another. We are here at the 1886 Brewing Company in, I think this is Anaheim. It might not be. But anyways, let's go inside and see what they've got on tap. All right, guys, so we're back here at 1886 Brewing Company in Orange, California. We have a double special guest appearance here by Donald Arthur Champley, our founder and mentor. And Don, tell everybody what you have there.
So what I have is the Nut Telegraph. It's an Imperial Sweet Stout. Comes in at 8% ABV. So they say it is a stout that has 175 pounds of cold smoked and toasted coconut.
Okay.
Which gives it a rich smoke and tropical nuttiness. So you definitely get the smoked nose on it right up front. Very good. It is sweet, not overly coconutty, which is good. I'd give that 4 Champlays.
All right, guys, well, people often complain that I don't spend enough time on the food when we go to the breweries. It's all about the beer, which, of course, that's why it's called One Beer Leads to Another. But I got to tell you, they have some seriously good food here at 1886. This is the tempura battered shishito peppers. We haven't dug into it yet, but I can just tell it's great. They have a poutine, yelling out to my Canadian friend Emma Pratt. So it says chili Verde poutine, hand-cut French fries, smothered in roast pork, tomatillo chili sauce, and demi-glace with cheese curds and pickled onions. My mouth watered just reading that. And we're actually going to do, who's we? Well, we have other people visiting here today. Whoop. Anyways, we'll see more of her later. But anyways, a bunch of us are going to do the Taco Tuesday, and then we'll see what other people order. But I will try to spend more time on the food, but I can already tell you, double thumbs up here at 1886 Brewing Company in Orange, California for the food. All right, guys, so here we are. We got a flight. Don, pan down to the flight. We're starting off with the live stream cream ale, a homage to Scott Simonson, the king of cream ale. This says clean, dry, and flavorful American lawnmower beer. Easily drinkable and refreshing with more character than typical American lagers. Floral, toasty with a touch of corn, 5.2% alcohol by volume. So this is like what like they say, this is what you would drink after you mow the lawn. That's good. It's a good middle of the road cream ale. I'm going to give that 3.5. The guy is sitting in front of me. All right, guys, next up here at 1886 is the German-style Heffen Bison. You know I love those. It says a traditional, unfiltered South German wheat, crisp, spicy, refreshing. This stuff is bananas, they say. And then they spell out bananas. I actually do get a hint of, Nicole, stop dancing, you're distracting the reviewer. So, anyways, I do get a hint of the banana in there. Oh, wow. That's very good. It's not going to be 5 hymns, but I am going to give it 4.5 Champleys. Okay, guys, next up is the Wonder Volume 3 Cashmere Single Hop West Coast Pale Ale. So it says wonders, as in I wonder what the next hop is. This is the 3rd edition of the brewery's single hop series, which features Cashmere hops. Now, I do have to make a note here, a little ding on the brewery. We're on the West Coast. They do not have any of their West Coast IPA taps all went dry. So Stephen Keevil isn't getting what he wants out of this video. but this says the same balanced malt bill with one hop shining through. Cashmere hops doing what they do. Herbal notes of lemon, lime, and melon. I definitely get the herbal notes. So I'm going to give it 4 Champleys, but let me say something. I gave it 4 because the hops actually overwhelm the herbal notes in there. They really get drowned out by it. So otherwise, it's a pretty good beer, but I'm only going to give it 4 Champleys. Okay, guys, last up here is the loaded oatmeal stout. You know, I have to take a moment. I'm a little bit intimidated reviewing a stout in front of the master himself, but we've got him doing another stout. But it says full-bodied with light alcohol, loaded oatmeal stout, shows off its smooth, nutty, toasted backbone with hints of chocolate and coffee while leaving room for seconds. A timeless comfort style from those different times when all the poets studied the rules of verse. There's one for you, Martha Welshofer. The poets studied the rules of verse. Anyways, let's see if it's all that. I get a nice little stout, kind of a chocolatey stout nose on that. Wow. Wow, that's very good. I'm going to have to consult the master, but myself, I am going to give this 4.5 Champleys. All right, guys, so since we have the master here, Donald Arthur Champley himself, we have the 2 stouts. We have the stout, the loaded, from my flight, and then we have Don's stout that he already reviewed. So go ahead and take. I gave mine a 4.5. You gave yours a 4. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and taste my loaded.
It's very good.
You look impressed.
Yes.
I don't see that look on your face too often.
No, that is a very good stout.
Okay.
I concur.
And what about yours? So now taste yours.
It's good. Maybe not as much coconut as I would like. So I'm probably going to have to concur with Mark's assessment that the regular loaded is a 4.5.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. I have been at the foot of the master and I have learned. So there you have it from Donald Arthur Champley himself. So guys, I promised you all sorts of wonderfulness on this West Coast swing, and of course it's hard to beat Izzy Swar, but the only way you beat Izzy Swar is Izzy Swar's mom.
I made that thing.
Yes, you did. You did. I saw it gestating at a Dodger game. Anyways, tell everybody who you are.
I'm Nicole Swar. Izzy Swar.
Nicole
Velasco Swar.
See, she wouldn't let me say her name because, you know, I'm a dumb white guy and I would butcher the Hispanic surname. But anyways, so okay, and you're the mother, you're the carrying vessel, you're the birthing person of Izzy Swar.
Accurate.
So anyways, so we thought that because you're an IPA pale ale specialist, you actually got the same beer that I got, but in the big version.
Didn't have the ones.
And they didn't have the one that you wanted. So we're going to go ahead and do a little taste test comparison. And I think, what did I give mine, Don? A 3.5? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So go ahead, Nicole.
Well, this is my 3rd sip. I had to taste it before you spoke your
That's okay. We understand, you know.
I know what I thought before I heard what you thought. But I definitely like the citrus and the smell that you get off of it. And I agree with you say that you taste the hops more. That it, but I like that the lemon and the citrus is very light. So I don't know if that's on purpose or not.
It is, probably. So
Because it is light, but it's not an IPA.
So from 1 to 5 Champleys, what would you give it?
I would say probably 3.5.
Wow, you're concurring with the host.
I will concur.
There you have it from the mouth of Nicole Velasquez Soir, the mother of the great Izzy. So guys, I want to talk a little bit more about the food because I'm criticized for not talking about the food enough, but so it's Taco Tuesday here at 1886. I got the potato taco on a blue corn tortilla, which looks absolutely delicious. We see, Don, you got the carne asada and the chicken?
Potato.
The potato. And how do you...
Very good.
Very good.
Yes.
And Nicole, you got the chicken and the carne asada.
Pollo.
Pollo. Okay, sorry. And why don't you take a bite of one of them for our audience, since you're the resident Hispanic expert here on One Beer Leads to Another.
The salsa is good.
So, if you were rating it from 1 to 5, what would you give it?
4.5.
Outstanding.
It doesn't have the logo. I'm like, I'm trying to...
All right, guys, well, we're wrapping things up here at 1886 Brewing Company in Orange, California. The weather is gorgeous. The beers were really good. Everybody, there's Nicole, got an extra beer. What did you get? You got the banana that I did, right?
It's really
And Don, what did you get?
I got the Choir of Angels. It's a Belgian-style dark strong.
Oh, do you want to do a final review for that to cap us off?
We'll do a final review.
Okay.
Ooh, typical nose of what you would expect for a Belgian.
Okay. Ignore the screaming child in the background.
Wow. It says it's rich with spirit of plum, dried cherry, and fig notes. Yeah, it's really good. It's definitely a Belgian strong. It's 11% ABV.
You're not driving.
No, I'm not driving. But wow.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna go 4.5. Champ.
Okay. All right. I
It's
thought we
good.
were going to get 5 Champleys from Mr. Champley, but we're going to get 4.5.
It's good. Yeah,
So,
it's really good.
anyways, I think everyone's in agreement. I got a full-size beer of my favorite oatmeal stout. I think everyone's in agreement. Great location.
Definitely 2
Great
thumbs up.
food.
Yep.
Great beer. If you're ever in Southern California, check out 1886 Brewing Company in Orange. And remember, if you like the videos, hit the thumbs up button. If you really like the videos, hit the subscribe button. And we will see you down the road, literally and figuratively, on another episode of One Beer Leads to Another.